And a warm welcome to the first edition of News Across Nigeria for the week. I am Olumide Macaulay. Here are the headlines. Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano inspects road projects. Ogun State Governor Ebukunle Amosun says development is a priority. And the Niger Delta Development Commission set to partner with a Polish firm. That's Polish with a po, not an o. Thank you for joining us on News Across Nigeria. That story about the Niger Delta Development Commission working in tandem with a Polish organization coming up later. Let's begin with Anambra State, where the governor, Willie Obiano, has given assurances of prompt mobilization of the contractor handling the 30-kilometer road with 28 culverts and 3 bridges in that axis of the state that, when completed, will open up all the agricultural communities in Anambra South and Central Senatorial zones, as well as link 10 communities, including Enugu State.
Amansi Ndukwenu Road in Orumba, North Local Government Area of Anambra State. Construction work is ongoing on the 30-kilometer road between Ufuma and Amansi. Already, 28 culverts have been constructed.
Just to prevent it from being too steep, otherwise...
Governor Willie Obiano has come to see how far work has gone, and he's quite pleased.
The 2 bridges are very well advanced. The 3rd one on the spur road we haven't started yet, but as soon as we get some more mobilization, we will progress, or we'll start immediately.
It's one of the longest roads too that we're doing in the state. It will open up this agrarian area and link up many communities, including the Amansi through Enugu communities that live around here. So I'm very happy to see that work is progressing. We're going to give staff financing more mobilization so that we can progress this work rapidly. And let's see what we'll be able to achieve before the rain comes.
The team moves to another construction site.
I just came to see the extent of work done, to encourage me to give them more funds to continue. And that I'll do as soon as we get back. I'm quite pleased with the work so far done, and we'll see how best to encourage you to continue.
Governor Obiano also inspected the agriculture project in Ibariam. The state government signed an MOU with a private company, Songhai Del Farm, to cultivate 1,000 hectares of land. Already, 200 hectares have been cleared and planted with crops.
This is the first time we're going to get an outgrower scheme for white corn, which is what Sabina uses for the beer and other beverages that they make. So we're working hard to make sure that that happens. And just last week too, the first set of vegetables grown in Anambra State here from Orumba, reached Europe market, and I think this is something that is interesting.
There are assurances from the investor that in the next 6 months, the entire 1,000 hectares will have been cultivated, and at the pace at which the road are being built and rehabilitated, transportation of produce will not pose any challenge.
Let's settle down in Anambra State again for another moment. In spite of the Supreme Court judgment of January the 29th, which upheld the state leadership of Ejike Egwebego faction of the People's Democratic Party, which many interpreted to have affected 11 members of the National Assembly, the constituents of Anambra East and West federal constituencies say their representatives are not affected by the judgment. One of them, Tony Nwoye, commended his constituency for their unreserved support throughout the tribunal. The stakeholders meeting for Anambra East and West federal constituencies took place at Anambra East local government area of Anambra State. Issues affecting the development of the constituencies were discussed. The constituents asked their representatives to do more in the area of infrastructure and youth empowerment.
We want him, how he will be able to help us and attract a federal presence in Anambra East and West federal constituency.
Concerning the Supreme Court judgment, which many said affected 11 PDP members in the National Assembly, the people insisted that their representatives are the product of a national congress.
The judgment didn't hold water because it is between the battle between Emakai and Ogwebego. It's not affecting and the senators, as was widely speculated.
National executive has the unending powers to nominate candidates for their party. The national chairman of the party signs ticket for whoever will be the candidate of the party, not state. State structure has nothing to do with the nomination of Tony Nwoye or any national. So all these are rumors and are very confusing.
A further explanation was given as to the interpretation of the court judgment.
And it was not Ken Emakai that did our primary. It was not that he still not had the labs with our primary. Mantu panel, Ibrahim Mantu panel came and conducted the delegate election, while Tremia Junior panel conducted primary. Two of the panels, one for delegate, that of Mantu, which was the chairman, the other one conducted our delegate and primaries, respectively, not Ken Emakai.
While the arguments continue, political watchers are asking for a clearer interpretation of the Supreme Court judgment, which has thrown the country into sides based on possible meanings of the judgment. Illegal bunkering tackled in Cross River State. We'll share with you who's doing the tackling when News Across Nigeria returns just now.